Hi guys, what's up? It's Joel here, back with another video, and in this video it will be for Love Island 2022 Series 8 Episode 6. This is the first unseen bits of this series. I'll leave a link down below to Episode 5. Of course, it's going to be a bit of spoilers. Without further ado, let's get on with it. So basically, if you've not watched any of my videos or not watched Love Island, this is basically the bit of the show they do on Saturday night. It's like all the stuff that wasn't shown in the main show that basically gets shown. That's why they call it the unseen bits. So we saw Amber open the fridge and something came out. I'm not sure what. The boys were doing like a Lilo race in the pool. Dami was rapping with Paige. Then we saw like Luca had these fish flops. So basically they were flip-flops, but that had fish on them. And they look so weird. Boys were like farting as well. Then Ikenna, we saw hit India with his elbow. The girls were doing the Macarena. We had the honest subtitles. This is always a classic if you watched it before. Basically during the recoupling at the start, you know, when the public chose, it was like saying what they were thinking, you know. But they probably just write the script and all that. Then we had Ikenna, he had his toenails done, we saw. Liam was asking about dressage to Gemma, like what it was. And she was saying, oh, it's dancing horses. And like, oh, you make them dance? Like, and then people were saying, oh, like breakdance or robot. But I'm like, have you not seen the Olympics or heard of it? You know, they do the little trot thing. That's like the dressage. And, you know, you get anyone, men, women competing against each other, and different ages as well, you know. It's like, and of course international, and they were like, oh, but you know, she must be good and all this, like. And here's them thinking they do dance moves like us, but no, it's not anything like that. Some people, when Dami's speaking, think he's American, but you know, he did a Irish accent to to Amber, whatever, because she asked and all. And basically Amber said, oh, do people mistake you for something else, that sort of thing. India was talking about the moon and the sun to Ikenna, and he was like, you know, where is the moon coming from, the same place, or why is it not coming from this side and all this. But you know, basically because I think it rises from the east and then sets to the west, and then because, like, you know, the sun's here, and then you got Mercury, Venus, Earth, and the sun's like rotating around the earth, and then the moon is like just closer, orbiting around us. So, and of course, like at certain points it's darker, and then other points it's lighter. You know, that's how we get daylight and moonlight, she was explaining. And then he was saying, where did you learn this? And I'm like, I went to school. And then he was just laughing. Luca was talking about going back 30 years, and you know, of course, when, you know, there wasn't much phones, and he would prefer to meet a girl on a street rather than texting because he's not a big texter. Then we had more of the dares that we didn't see. So Luca had to impersonate their spirit animal. He wasn't sure what his spirit animal was. So just well, people saying, oh, you could be a fish, but he didn't know what to do for a fish, so he just did a chicken. Paige then had to describe each islander in one word. So we saw a few: Amber, sassy; India, positive; Gemma, RBF. And if you don't know what that means, I didn't know, but rest in bee face. But it's true. People did say it's true, but in a good way, she said, you know. But I think there was some, I can't remember who it was, on another series that had that sort of face, you know, like Gemma. But yeah, then Davide had to give a sensual massage to an islander of his choice, so he chose Gemma. Liam had to kiss the islanders you find most attractive, but basically he just said, oh, I find everyone attractive. So he kissed Gemma, Paige, Tasha, India and Amber. He kissed all of them. But, you know, it did say, kiss the girl you find attractive, and he did exactly what it said on the tins. Everyone was trying to remember names at the start, you know. There was, like, all sorts of different names. They're like, who? When even if it was the right name, they would still question it. And then, of course, if it was the wrong name, you know, they'd be questioning it. And then sometimes shorten names, making it longer, that sort of thing. Yeah, it was all confusing. Then we had Tasha and Paige talking about toes, and then saying like Luke had a bruise on him. Like, of course, toes can put some people off, that sort of thing. You know, depends on how they look. Paige had a random grey hair, she said. Davide spilt something over him before like the recoupling thing that he had to choose, so he got a hairdryer. The guys were making drinks but didn't know what like the order, and somehow they heard coffee, you know, but no one ordered a coffee. Someone ordered tea, peppermint tea, and a water. I don't know where they got coffee from. Davide was in the gym and was asking Gemma to join him, but she was like having breakfast. Then we had anything to declare, more of this. So this boy was caught by the police while having sex in a car. So Paige decided to go for Davide and was right. Then this girl eats lumps of cheese for breakfast. They picked Andrew, for the police, Paige, but it was actually Davide. And then this girl eats lumps of Parmesan cheese for breakfast. Dami picked Gemma and was right. Then this guy's favourite sex position is the speed bump. Gemma was choosing and went for Ikenna. And he said, I'll show you a proper one in the hideaway to India. Basically, he said the girl's bum is the speed bump, and it's basically just like going up and down like a car would on a speed bump. That's basically what it is. Dami then was asking about preserving life to Gemma, I think, whether you would do it. She was like, no. Then like Tasha and I think India were talking, or someone was talking about time zone, maybe Amber. Liam doesn't know where Snowdon is, even though he's from Wales. And when Ekin-Su talked about Ronan Keating, he didn't have a clue about that. Then people were talking about bases, like what's first, you know, what do we class as first base, second base, third base, fourth base, that sort of thing. Dami said he didn't know what a BJ was, whether that was a joke, because he had a good poker face. I hope he wasn't joking, because surely you would have known, but who knows. And then, of course, we had the Beach Hut Bonanza again. Basically, they were doing their best chat-up lines. But anyway, that is all for this video. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you in the next one.